Coś się czai na gorgonie. To był super dodatek, powiem wam. Naprawdę, morderstwo na Erydanie. Ta cała sprawa i te questy i to wszystko tutaj bardzo mi się to podobało. Naprawdę. Naprawdę super. Ten dodatek obecny trochę mniej mnie na razie urzeka. Mam tutaj wyjaśnić tajemniczą sprawę. Obecnie mamy odnaleźć doktora Jaspera Lowa i uzyskaj od niego metodę dostępu do laboratorium PUM na Gorgonie. Po upadku projektu Gorgona dr Low został podobno przeniesiony do tajnej placówki badawczej cioteczki Cleo, gdzieś na orbicie Olimpu. Już legendarną broń właśnie zdobyłem. Która czerpie moc właśnie z samej atmosfery Olimpu. Przy okazji od razu wam podpowiem. To jest moja postać. Umiejętności. Broń długa. Nauki ścisłe. To sobie wziąłem w późniejszym etapie gry. Ale to jest kurde OP, naprawdę. Masakra. Jeżeli weźmiecie do tego obrażenia bronią naukową, pojemność broni naukowej, jeszcze 50%, czyli już mamy 100% broni naukowej, plus do tego koszt obniżony, koszt majsterkowania przy broni naukowej to jest 200. Nie wiem, gdzie jest limit tego, bo już wpakowałem w to naprawdę dużo i wydaje się to nie kończyć. Medal of Honor. O, już naprawdę tutaj tyle rzeczy udało mi się zebrać. Muszę coś teraz tutaj wyrzucić, bo mam trochę przeciążenia. Dobra. To jest dobre na przykład, bo tak. Wyrzucasz przeciwnika w powietrze i jak go ładujesz później na przykład ze snajperki czy z czegoś, no to dostaje większe obrażenia. Zobaczmy, co to jest. Tak, no podobne trochę do tamtego, tylko że wystrzeliwuje takie pioruny, no. Okej.
One team is a tragedy, two teams is a blessing.
Mamy Dr. Jasper Low.
Shush. Talking. Concentrating. Damn it. I almost had it. The formula was in my mind and I almost had it. I was so close to a breakthrough, I could practically taste it. You really did pick the worst time to manifest.
Okej.
Sky high. my magnum opus of
A, ja
psychostimulants.
mam to.
I feel like I've already explained this to the last hallucination. Oh, hang on. I see what's happening. I have several questions for you. Let's start with the... All sorts of things. Science mainly.
To jest w
Little
ogóle
bit of
ciekawe, że
research.
przez całą
If you're
grę
talking
można
about all
się
the dead bodies,
od samego
that'd be the
początku do
pink slip
końca
protocol.
podszywać
Right.
pod
That
tego
answers that.
kapitana
Next question.
statku, który zginął, tak?
I don't think this fellow's entirely in his right mind.
Look, we all know you're here to interrogate me. If I'm going to go through this ordeal... New friends mean new birthdays to keep track of. But I can't spare much room in my mind palace for frivolous trinkets of information. But in this case, I'll make an exception. Auntie Cleo instituted the Pink Slip Protocol. Fancy marketing term that translates to, we're not satisfied with the quality of your work, so we're revoking your lifetime contracts. Can you believe Auntie terminated my entire team?
Cioteczka zlikwidowała cały mój zespół.
For my
Oni
team, I mean, not for
wszystkich
me.
rozwalili.
Not this time. I'll continue the work on my own if need. Ah, right. How do I put this? This is not the first time I've lost her. Auntie had been threatening to instigate Pink Slip Protocol for months, though I honestly didn't think they'd have the stones to do it. I was on the verge of giving Auntie the results she wanted. Well, almost on the verge. Approaching the... Before I was traded, I worked on Project Gorgon.
No właśnie.
I lost that team by attrition. Management turned the screw on my team. Forced me to fire 1 in 10 researchers. The few of us that remained were overworked and exhausted. We didn't have much of a security detail. I don't know how the primals got loose, but my team didn't stand a chance. You've done your research. Yes. The unfortunately named Mr. Goodfellow decided his
to właśnie
ego was more
znaleźliśmy
important
w
than
tym-
our
w-
research.
w tym
We were
komputerze.
designing a drug the likes of which Halcyon had never seen. A veritable panacea that cured lethargy and guaranteed a lifetime of product. I was overwhelmed, overworked, frustrated. I started self-medicating to enable my genius to perform at a greater... Project Gorgon was in its final days when the primals attacked our lab. It wasn't long until Spacer's Choice authorized my transfer. Human Inquiry was supposed to be responsible for testing Adrenatime. Under normal circumstances, the chem lab wouldn't have had to perform live tests. But creative incubation pressured my team with impossible deadlines. The prototypes we delivered to Dr. Blakesley at Human Inquiry were poor because we were rushed. I had to begin experimenting on my own. I had to perform my own tests, so I used primals. They're not the best choice for test subjects, but I was working for Spacer's Choice. Whoever reached greatness by coloring within the lines. And besides, my lines often move around on the page. My point is,
No tak, chcieli z nich zrobić, kurczę.
I was doing science.
Ultra pracusiu,
I will
kurde,
continue
żeby
to
się
do
nie-
so until my
nie
mind
wyczerpała,
or my
nie
body
wyczerpała ich
expires.
siła i...
Auntie Cleo wants us to develop Anthracillin Plus, a new and improved version of the original Anthracillin formula. And what Auntie wants, Auntie gets. Eventually.
Antrocylina.
I was making considerable progress. I can't possibly fathom why they prematurely terminated the project. I'm not lying. I'm carefully curating the truth for you. All right, listen. Auntie needs to be patient. I'll eventually get around to developing Anthracillin Plus. My priority right now is sky high. Once I perfect my
Sky
formula,
High, dobra, my
I'll be able to
mamy
keep
to.
my mind functioning at peak performance
To przed
without
chwilą
any
znalazłem,
pesky
to
distractions,
jest, kurde,
like
chyba
feelings.
80% zmniejsza upływ czasu taktycznego. To jest, kurde, ultra mocne.
No, you don't. There's nothing interesting in the chem lab. Gorgon is a featureless rock dragged along by the gravitational current. The chem lab is a graveyard. I don't know why. Possibly I was just being polite. It doesn't matter. Clearly you're not about to take my advice. If you've set your heart on exploring my old labs, I won't try to dissuade you. Indulge me with a favor, and I'll give you the access you want. The electromechanical turbine is offline. Without any power, I can't possibly continue my work. Be a dear and reactivate it for me. That's all I ask. Not that it's any of your business, but I don't get to quit. My cop, take the elevator to the storm platform at the top of this facility. Reactivate the turbine.
Okej, dobra. Jedź na górę. Ruchem turbiny. O, patrzcie. Majsterkowicz. Gdzie jest ta nowa broń? Tutaj. 3000 kasy. No i patrzcie, pyk, 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 pyk. Ej, what the fuck? Bo to jest broń ciężka. To nie o to mi chodziło o broń naukową, dobra. Okej. Mi chodzi o to. Nie o broń ciężką. Broń naukowa, patrzcie, 200. Majsterkowy, 200. Możesz cały czas zwiększać obrażenia. Ile tylko kasy wystarczy tak naprawdę. A dobra, jeszcze to co wam mówiłem tutaj to jest to. Mieszanka Hi-Ri. Dopóki działa, obniża koszt czynności w trakcie taktycznego spowolnienia czasu o 80%. Jeżeli zmieszamy to z każdy kolejny atak przeprowadzony na ten sam cel w trybie tego spowolnienia czasu powoduje zwiększenie obrażeń. 10% obrażenia od kolejnych trafień. No to teraz stosujemy tamto, to na jakimś, nie wiem, bossie to zastosujemy, ale to będzie ultra kurde OP, naprawdę. Bo cały czas 10% więcej obrażeń. Jeszcze w dodatku punkt dodatkowe obrażenia w słaby punkt 15, no to możecie sobie kurczę zrobić tutaj matematykę i naprawdę potężne to jest. Co to za napój energetyczny? Atrybuty umysłu. No dobra, dobra, ale mówię, my już jesteśmy tak kurde napakowani, że... Dobra, idziemy. Jedziemy.
Not all about to die for a thing. Relatively.
Wymaga konserwacji. Ale to chyba nic z tym nie trzeba robić. Dobra, i tutaj. O! Właśnie o tym wam mówiłem. Patrzcie, patrzcie, patrzcie. Patrzcie, co tu się dzieje. O, jest. Także widzicie, no jesteśmy tutaj mega... no i oczywiście gramy na... rozgrywka na poziomie trudności wysokim. Wysoki poziom trudności. A tą postać naprawdę można zrobić jeszcze lepiej. Co to jest? Bo to cały czas ich kurde powoduje im jeszcze oszołomienie, coś tam, coś tam. W ogóle się da to rozwalić?
Wow, great work!
Zobaczcie, okaleczenie. Okaleczenie.
One hit, Captain.
We made it! Incoming! You got it, Captain!
May your flying feast in
wygląda. Ta broń ich, kurde, niszczy. Po prostu totalnie. Stop.
You sure we can't hang around for a bit? I want to get into it.
Co to? Nie. Nie przypadam. Dobra, to bez problemu. No, przy okazji tutaj myślę, że już niedługo to skończymy, bo to już jest kurde praktycznie końcóweczka. Zapraszam do oglądania Resident Evil 4 Remake. Jeszcze muszę tylko, kurde, żeby móc wszystko w ogóle otwierać, to te, kurde, otwieranie zamków. Stopień 50 by się przydało, żeby już tak wszystko.
Facilities back on the grid and my pipes again float. You'll need my voice to get into the chem lab. I'm obviously not coming with you, so I'm giving you a recording of my dulcet speech. This recording should get you into the chem lab. I hope whatever you're after is worth the trauma. I wouldn't go back there if I was higher than the mercury levels in a can of salt tuna. Wait, take my gun while you're at it. If you end up dying on Gorgon, there's a non-zero chance I'll feel partially responsible. Neither of us want that. Die, perhaps? Automechanical sentries are generally... I don't like the idea of going back
Automaszyny.
to that life.
Czyli
Yes, I know it's not me
sugerowałoby
risking
to
my throat gallivanting around
wziąć na
Gorgon.
pomocnika
It's
tego
you, for
samo.
whatever madcap reasons you've got. I've helped you once, and I don't feel...
Perswazję mamy bardzo wysoko.
I suppose you've got a point. Or something resembling a point. I'm emotionally at... Here, my personal security keycard.
No i mamy...
There's a hallway near the
kartę
processing
magnetyczną.
room. It leads to a security terminal. Use this
Daleko
keycard
przed
to unlock the
wchodem znajduje
hallway
się
and disable
korytarz.
security.
Prowadzi do terminalu bezpieczeństwa. Użyj karty, aby otworzyć drzwi na korytarz i wyłączyć zabezpieczenia.
Even if I wanted to... Making sense of... Alright. Just one inhale. Easy does it, Have you... The author, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, was one of the most brilliant minds in Halcyon. She wouldn't have kept a journal for something as tawdry as mere sentiment. Dr. Ambrose never made it out of Gorgon alive. That's the sort of thing that happened to the project's best minds. They were killed. They turned marauder. I don't want to know anything about Dr. Blakesley. My lab was a source of constant frustration for her. We were the reason human inquiry couldn't do its job. The OCI pressured my lab. Under pressure, we delivered poor samples to human inquiry. Human inquiry tested poor samples on human beings, leading to adrenotime, leading to marauders. I'm starting to lose sight of my own thoughts. Entropy. I suppose you're right. I do need to relax. The disaster at the chem lab was my fault. I tested adrenotime on primals. I decimated my own research team. And I locked myself up in isolation. I told myself that I needed silence and solid... Nothing? Everything? I told myself I needed a drug to help me focus, help me work. Adrenotime was like that. It was designed and marketed as a necessity, an elixir of productivity. It made you feel guilty for not using it, and then hurt you when you used it. I'm starting to lose sight of my own thoughts. Entropy reasserts itself in the palace of my mind. I shouldn't. Thank you, but I'd have to clear my mind in order to answer your... I'm very likely a cap... May we Up you go? Lawrence Goodfellow and his vultures in the OCI drove my team to death and picked our bones clean. They wanted us to develop a miracle drug. Fitting. Because developing a viable, humane drug with no time, no resources, and no personnel would require a fucking miracle. I mean fit for human consumption. I mean designed for the benefit of all humanity, not just the benefit. I lost the best years of my life trying to improve the lives of everyday people through science. And my superiors forced me to develop an addictive, destructive, horrifying... I'm starting to lose sight of my own... I can't... You're right. I'm tempting destiny, inhaling a dosage this high. Must be If you have any more... Did you snoop through my things? And just admit it to me. Look, I keep a draft on my terminal where I vent my occasional frustrations with upper management. It's honestly one of my less detrimental coping methods. As I'm...
Dobra. Podejrzewam, że prowadząc z nim tą rozmowę cały czas, żeby on się kurde tym sztachał, mogłoby doprowadzić do jego śmierci. Okej. Spadamy stąd. Możemy już do tych laboratoriów PUM.
in orbit above Gorgon.
Is that an Apex Mark V queso atmospheric dome? I've never seen one in person. Magnificent.
Okej. Mamy tutaj już dostęp.
Let's hope Jasper's pharmaceutical special blend hasn't affected his voice enough to keep it from opening the door.
This facility is currently experiencing a heightened security event. Please.
We attest to the zest.
Pass free.
No i dobra, mamy wejście. $46,800 punktów
Area
doszło.
assessment. This room is moderately trashed. Time to clean is estimated at 23 and a
Cena
half
stanu
minutes.
pomieszczenia, umiarkowany burdel. Okej.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take a dream of time.
No to dobrze, tutaj jeszcze przekażę. Ważne powiadomienie. Znalazłem jakiś klucz w szafce przy toaletach. Prawdopodobnie należy do doktora Lała. Weź go i mu oddaj. Dobra, klucz przy toaletach. Pam, 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 pam. O! O! No to nowość. To nowość. O! Ciekawe, ciekawe, ciekawe.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take a dream of time.
Dobra, szybko cedzę kartofelki.
Ah, more threats from the Aether. How pleasant. Must be our shadowy nemesis from the OCI.
Dobra, to jedziemy. To jest. Plazma. dobra, dajcie nam jakichś przeciwników.
Everyone all right? Trouble incoming, Captain. Bullet hit. Never anger a man of the claw. I'll keep quiet. Nice hit!
Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
Co tutaj jest?
Clean, mean, and ready to kill world. Reminder, lying in the dirt.
I'll take your confession now.
Fatality. Coś tu jeszcze jest, czy nie ma? O! Dobra, zróbmy na razie tutaj.
Careful. Seems like they had a surplus of traps they decided to get rid of all in one place.
O, świetnie. A zaraz, a gdzie jest ten pistolecik taki? Gdzie jest ten pistolecik? To ten. A, bo dobra, to też nie jest... Też nie jest broń naukowa, ale zaraz, kurde, dziwne, to jest broń naukowa przecież. Czemu nie da się jej... Ciekawe, czy to podnosi jakieś może statystyki, czy coś. No nie. Wyłącz protokół obronny automaszyn.
wonder. This is where Lowe was when his mind was pushed to its breaking point.
Dobra, co tutaj mamy?
I dare say it seems like the inmates were running the asylum here.
This would break anyone who had anything even resembling a conscience. This whole project wrought mental destruction on everyone involved, including themselves. All brought to you by Spacer's Choice's best and brightest. Sadly, that's just business as usual in Halcyon. Minnie thinks her family has a bad name now. It's nothing compared to how it will be if she compounds on her mother's failures.
No dobra, zajechali tutaj całkowicie tych ludzi, no. Klucz do magazynku jest
Night falls on Gorgon, though I suppose it's always dark here in the void. The lab is empty, and I am at
Ja
last
jestem w
alone.
końcu sama, Olivia, no.
I'm preoccupied with thoughts of the single-celled xenocytes that make their home here on this rock. These primordial creatures persist despite the hostility of their surroundings. No, they require adversity to thrive. Perhaps that's why our bodies react to theirs. There is a harmony in us. The law didn't craft us for the void, yet we scrabble across its cold worlds, building, persisting, as the xenocytes do. We live. Against all odds, we live. But for how long?
I'm looking forward to a breath of fresh air after the stench of this place.
Ale tutaj były jeszcze takie kurcze jaskinie czy coś takiego. Których chyba tutaj nie zwiedziliśmy. Dobra, zobaczymy teraz, gdzie nas to... Aha, już możemy tam się dostać. W końcu. Bariera powinna być już. Zdjąć już tę barierę. Dlaczego ona jeszcze działa? Dlaczego ta bariera jeszcze działa? To jest pytanie. Może tędy.
Entering, preparing to neutralize and sanitize.
Your life was merely an illusion anyway.
On the job.
Opanowany przez robale karabin iglicowy, kosmolot. Coś tutaj muszę... Same legendarne przedmioty, nie wiadomo co tutaj wyrzucić, kurczę.
Sam says, let your automechanical do the dirty work, while you keep your hands clean.
Spacer's Choice wouldn't abandon such an expansive and expensive operation without good reason. Or in their case, a really bad one.
No dobra, jesteśmy. To jest tutaj, ale tutaj jest jakieś jaskinie. Ciekawe co tutaj.
things you find in caves around here.
Dobra, serio, muszę tutaj biec naokoło.
Watch out, Captain! Hit! Hiding! You're scared! Let's go! That's the last of them.
Okej, w końcu jesteśmy.
Show your boss that you are
Whatever disgusting thing this is does not bode well.
Lemony Fresh aerosol canister requires replacement.
My name is Dr. Marion Blakeslee, and I'd like to congratulate you all. Whatever your past, no that as of today, each of you will be part of something greater. Together, we will walk the path to discoveries that also
I'd like to believe that nothing this place throws at us could be worse than what we've already faced, but...
Karty dostępu. Fucking shit, z tym pieprzonym kurwa. Co to tak? Cóż to 5 aż waży? Co to kurde się tak wagę nam podniosło strasznie. Co? Co tu się właśnie odjebało w ogóle? Co tu się kurwa stało? O co tu chodzi?
Volunteers? Must be somewhat like how I volunteered to serve at the penitentiary.
Welcome, volunteers. This office environment is where we will test your communication, paper management, and self-motivation skills. This is your time
wszystko już praktycznie mamy
This appears to be where they observe their unfortunate charges and levied judgment on their own lack of humanity.
Zejście po adrena czasie. Dobra, tutaj efekty, kurde, uboczne jest tutaj.
Welcome, volunteers. Supervision all. Here you will be demonstrating key life skills in a simulated working environment. As in any work environment, inattentiveness can have disastrous consequences. Any accidents will negatively impact your chances of completing the mission.
This can't be good.
Musimy teraz tą maskę założyć. Ciekawe ile
Each
trwało to.
discovery is worse than the last. Human depravity knows no bounds, does it?
Kurde, masakratornia to. Kurczę, no. Przed chwilą miałem 140, a teraz 100 waga? Może przez te gazy, kurde, co tutaj panują, nie wiem. Przewalona sprawa z tym bieganiem, kurczę, no. Tajemnicza postać. Lucian. Może to jest ten... Uduszenie, próba patroszenia, urazy czaszki spowodowane uderzeniami basenem. Nie chodzi o wzrastającą liczbę ofiar, ale o makabryczne okoliczności śmierci.
I fear that I will become numb to these incessant horrors. And for the basest of reasons. They knew. They knew Adrena Time did this, yet still released it. All to serve their inexhaustible greed. You are the master of understatement, Captain. I hope this journal holds what many suspects it does, but I'm starting to have doubts that it will exonerate her mother.
O kurczę, jakiś holokaust. Niestety muszę się tak ślamazarzyć, kurczę, no. Jest, w końcu.
Synthesis and manufacturing center, huh?
Did you know there are 7 generations of SAM models, including this unit? Now equipped with centrifuge mode activated.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
grimy?
Easy does it.
Co ich wszystko tak sprzątnęło po prostu nieźle. Moi drodzy, zbliżamy się chyba do końca tego dodatku powoli. Pam. O, jest samo i jest Pam.
Welcome to the Adrena Time Synthesis and Manufactory. This productivity automechanical unit is at your disposal. Its normal duties involve however, due to the reception, please direct. According to this access to that. We value each and every member of the Spacer's Choice family, so be proud. On average, you contribute positively to a minimum of 1.44 important spreadsheets. That was one of Pam's patented pep talks designed to efficiently eliminate any negative feelings that are getting in the way of your work. How can I increase your productivity today?
Greetings, Pam. Don't
patrzcie.
get swept away by the sleaze of your filthy, worthless existence. Let Sam neaten up your life.
Work fortifies the spirit. Let Pam optimize the routines of your life for maximum productivity.
Sam units. If we can't clean it, we'll destroy it beyond recognition.
All PAM units have been programmed to encourage a worker's competitive spirit. Well done. Continue destroying the competition on behalf of Spacer's Choice.
Got a lust for dust? Sam does.
Pam believes in the power of a well-organized spreadsheet. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I can almost believe that they've made some sort of deep connection that bypasses reason completely.
Pam helps each and every member of the Spacer's Choice family be the best they can be. When you're managed by Pam, your workday gets unjammed.
Jak podnosić
Feeling down?
wydajność?
Pam is loaded with over 1,000 encouraging messages, each designed to make you feel like an important member of the Spacer's Choice family. Schedule slipping? Not to worry. Pam tracks all of your deadlines and has the tools to whip your... You'll be a team player in no time, thanks to Pam. Don't think of Pam as your boss. I'm just your pal, here to make sure that with Pam at the helm, you'll never be overwhelmed.
Pam i Sam.
How can I increase your Did you know that keeping your workers alive boosts productivity? That's why every PAM unit comes equipped with the latest Spacer's Choice weapon. When PAM's emergency combat protocols are activated, you're in warning. Due to power consumption, combat protocols cannot be activated when PAM's power is below 73%. Without Spacer's Choice policy dictates that managerial processes take Hate messing with tangled cables or confusing batteries? With PAM, you'll never have to. Just pop in a fire out of batteries and need productivity now. No problem.
Sam units are programmed to respond. Can do, customer. Power reroute incomplete. Please be advised.
This unit's power rating is 100%. Error. Employee's biometric ID does not match this unit's designated. Pretend that this PAM unit is one of your employees who has been working long hours. What would you say to get...
Co jej powiesz, żeby ją dodatkowo zmotywować?
Like any good manager, Pam comes equipped with an emergency pep pill dispenser. Employees passing out at their desk is a thing of the past. Verbal management test complete. Result. Employee is a Spacer's Choice engaging emergency combat protocol.
Jej, udało nam się. Jest z nami. Dobre, dobre, dobre. No nie.
Untidiness is an eyesore and cannot be abided, according to this unit's programming.
No, wait. That head's not spinning all the way around, is it? Well, that's not unsettling at all.
Sam i Pam w akcji. To jest coś. No, chyba. Do akcji. Pam! Pam, wstawaj! Tylko nie Pam.
Take out the crap! Crew member requires late
I've had quite enough of you!
Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized. trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Here we go! Bullet hit! Hear that?
Get them!
Preparing to neutralize. Object is tuned to be specialists.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Ale dupko dostał.
A dropped object is an organic in rest mode. This area has been sanitized.
Kurde, ale lipa, że zginął ten robot, cholera.
Here they come!
Job classification. Flawlessly finished.
This staircase is just like the board, over-engineered to the point of absurdity.
Detective!
O, jakiś hipek tam fajny jest.
You hiding? You scared? I've had quite enough of you! Skills are unlike. Here they come!
Sensors indicate a decaying body in the area.
Patrzcie, to jest dopiero wyczyn. Udało się zginąć nawet. To coś nowego.
Nice one, Captain!
Mean and ready to kill germs. Movement verified. Will leave a stain.
O, ale dostałem.
We'll be be over quickly. One hit, Captain!
Competition!
Excellent hit! That's the last of them.
Generalnie to dobrze wiedzieć, że są jeszcze jacyś przeciwnicy, no. Dawno ich tu nie było. Kogoś, kto mógłby stawić nam jakiś faktyczny opór.
This staircase is just like the board, over-engineered to the point of absurdity.
Invasive contaminants detected.
That's the last of them. Here they come. Good hit. They're just that good.
On the job.
Come out!
Preparing to neutralize and sanitize.
I've had quite enough of you.
Longer back required.
Dobra, to już chyba oczyściliśmy cały teren. Już nie dochodzi z tym. Jest maksymalnie poziom. Maksymalny poziom. Maksymalne poziomy tego, ok. To jest jeszcze ok. Bo można chyba 4 rodzaje.
Scanning for... Thank you, Sam.
To think, I would once have been impressed by this monstrosity.
Tutaj mamy teraz. Boss.
The journal could well be in our grasp soon.
Szukaj dziennik. Jest. Prototyp pistoletu świetlnego. . jest ta typka tutaj, widzę, na nas czeka. Nie, dobra, musimy do niej pójść.
We are receiving an incoming...
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there? Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain? Captain!
Hello again, little weasel. I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all.
Olivia Ambrose.
Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you. You were smart to hire him, Wilhelmina. Well done.
Mother! You're alive! And still on Gorgon? This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Am I disrupting your vanity project, you empty-headed little twit?
Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you.
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrena time must never be revived.
I may not have told you all of the facts, but I'm going to lay out everything I know. You can decide for yourself what to do with it. By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, adrenatime. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects. Quite right. There's no end to the harm a poorly run team can do, even with the best of intentions. The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes. Adrenatime was a lie. Our drug will fulfill its broken promise for workers and employers across the colony. Mother wasn't equal to the task. Thankfully for us both, I'm not my mother.
Czyli ona chce zmienić ten lek tak, żeby działał
Give it some thought, Captain. We've come so far together. Don't abandon me now. Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrenatime synthesizer, the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense. Who else? Spacer's Choice. After I showed them the error of their ways, the corporation couldn't wait to restart the project. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix Adrenatime. We can put this colony back on track together. I learned from her mistakes, and I have no intention of repeating them.
Listen to yourself. Adrenatime ruined lives. It killed people, changed them. And now Halcyon buckles beneath the yoke of my failure. We can't risk opening Pandora's box a second time.
What about my life, Mother? The Ambrose name has no dignity anymore. I can't even show my face around Byzantium without being the gossip of the town. My reputation is a weapon, one that I can wield against those who squandered their one chance to save the colony. Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrenatime is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people. It's a bandage, not a cure. Halcyon is wounded, and I will do everything in my power to stop the bleeding.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether. I'd have trusted my team rather than sabotage their efforts. And I wouldn't have stolen their glory when they were on the verge of success.
You don't know what you're talking about. I did everything to support my team. It was Spacer's Choice who betrayed them. But you're nothing more than an empty-headed little social climber. Of course you can't understand.
You see what I mean? Mother is afraid of being outdone by her empty-headed daughter, and she'll do anything to stop me. If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Social engineering takes generations, and we don't have the luxury of time. We need to mainline progress into Halcyon's... You've seen more of this colony than the average grunt. You know as well as I do that this... With Adrenatime, we can increase worker productivity orders of magnitude above ordinary stems, and risk none of the harmful side effects. Imagine if we flooded the market with drugs that actually helped people. We could influence the very business model of Spacer's Choice. We won't be exploiting workers any longer. We'll be celebrating them, giving them everything they need to succeed.
No, this is madness. The project, the complex, it has to be destroyed, razed to the ground. It's the...
We already had our chance.
Mother chose to bury the project and drag our family down with it. I won't allow her to make that mistake twice.
In rehabilitating Adrena time, she would poison Halcyon. No, we are well past the point of compromise. The facility must be destroyed.
I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor. Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrena time is our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope. If Mother tries to get in your way, you have my permission to defend yourself, no matter the cost.
This is absurd. You must end this madness, Captain.
Ale kurde. Dylemat.
I thought you were a part of Minnie's ploy. Her ally in this mad, selfish scheme to resurrect Adrena time. But now that I understand she was lying to you, I find I want your help. I'm sorry for trying to kill you, Captain. I should have been honest with you from the start. You've shown yourself more than capable of handling all that Gorgon and I could throw at you. You might be the only one with the mettle to put Gorgon down for good.
Macie jakieś sugestie? Co byście zrobili? Co wybrać? Ulepszamy z powrotem Adrena Time, żeby ratować tą kolonię. Czy niszczymy to wszystko w pizdu? Ciekawe. Może, ale nie musi, kurde. To mogą być dalej, cholera, prowadzone jakieś eksperymenty i tak dalej. To nie musi być... Wiecie co? Ja naprawdę nie wiem. Zróbmy tak. Niech los zadecyduje. Decyzja jest w rękach losu. Rzucimy monetą. Jak obstawiacie? Reszka to będzie Gorgona musi umrzeć. A orzeł pomagamy Mini. Okej, rzucamy. Orzeł.
At what cost, Captain? The risks of a second Marauder wave, or the creation of something worse. They're just too high. Be brave. Make the hard choice. Haven't the people of Halcyon suffered enough? Return to my family's... Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA pro... It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to a dream... Consider quickly. She will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact, she is still...
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job.
Dobra, możemy tutaj w zasadzie zapisać sobie i sprawdzić obie opcje.
I think I'll initiate an schedule.
I keep my promises, Captain. Do you know the funny thing about mercenaries? They exist in a nearly infinite supply. Even out-of-work softball players. You enjoy my latest delivery.
Ale zaraz, ja poszedłem w nie to miejsce. Ale dlaczego ja? Gdzie mam iść w to drugie miejsce?
Be on your guard, Captain. I think she's expecting us.
Best watch our step, Captain. She knows we're coming. Now keep quiet. Try me. Don't mess with us.
Here they come! Everyone all right?
Unexpected system.
końcówka, jakby na boku.
Nothing good ever come out of a place like this, Captain.
5300
I see they brought all the comforts of home, including the secret lab for unlocking. We're on hit! Get up!
No dobra, trzeba się tutaj trochę wzmocnić.
Nothing good ever come out of a place like this, Captain.
I see they brought all the comforts of home, including the secret lab for unlawful experiments. Go! Don't mess with her!
Unexpected help.
Try me. Don't mess with her!
Didn't I warn you not to set foot in here until the job was done? You should have... There's nothing to discuss. I can fix Adrena time with... You wasted your time coming here, and worse, you wait... You'll surprise me, Captain. Once we fix the chemistry of Adrena...
But a lot of folks are gonna suffer in the meantime. And you don't even know if it'll work.
If you fix it, there's always the possibility you'll make it worse.
The days of the old Adrena time are numbered, and marauders are bound for extinction. Insane people addicted to drugs are Mother's problem. Am I to be held accountable for her mess?
It ain't about who's accountable. Those people are hurting, and they're hurting others. You could help them.
Besides, Mother is determined to ruin everything she touches. First Adrena time, then our family, and now my ambition. She never gave me a chance, forbade it. I see no reason why she deserves a second one.
And what about you, ma'am? Don't you deserve a chance to fix your troubles with her? Don't you both deserve that?
Holding on to your pain helps no one, least of all yourself. It's not too late to let it go.
Mother never let me anywhere near R&D. I was always her incompetent little brat. You don't know that. Gorgon was my chance to do something incredible. Curses. You may be right. I invested so much time and energy into Gorgon. But there's no telling how many second chances pass me by. Mother taught me to never accept failure, to never settle for less. Compromising my plan goes against everything I know. I suppose it is high time Mother and I spoke on equal terms, and without death threats. I was so eager to make Adrena time my legacy, to give it a second chance. But maybe it's my family that deserves a second chance. God, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if you see Mother, tell her I'm willing to work something out. She can even come over for tea. Or something stronger.
It's awful big of you, being willing to mend fences after what all happened.
I'm sure you won't mind if I remain here. Just to guarantee that you keep your side of the bargain. For your sake, it's funny, Captain. I hired you to break the family curse. And it would appear you've succeeded. Good luck with Mother.
No dobra, przekonaliśmy jedną stronę.
careful around Mother. She's more vicious than she looks.
Query. Are you upside down?
In orbit above orbit.
I keep my promises, Captain. Do you know the funny thing about mercenaries? They exist in a nearly infinite supply, even out-of-work tossball players. I'll enjoy my latest delivery.
Did she say tossball team? Is that supposed to strike fear into our hearts?
Sure we can't take a detour so I can fix that elevator?
victorious.
What the? Oh my god, here they come! Here's a right cozy spot for a desk. Here we go!
without death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Our victory is their defeat. I wonder if she's ready for her comeuppance.
It's gonna be fine. We can do this.
Dobra, zobaczymy, czy możemy przemówić jej do rozsądku.
Whoa! Look at the size of this thing. Like some kind of hungry beast.
I'll give you one thing, little weasel. You are relentless. I did everything in my power, just so we're clear. If you intend to restart this machine, you'll have to go through... You think that? I'll die. Then get to the fucking point. That's preposterous. How do I know this isn't a trick to... I will not. Your intentions are beside the point. I've been working on it. If she believes teamwork is all I've been missing... What? That was our secret phrase. Did she tell you? When I've been on Gorgon too long, it meant she missed me. That she... I'll try. It's no guarantee of success.
It will be better than working. Thank you, Captain. In the end, you were not at all what I expected.
No i dobra, ostateczny ten. Udało mi się je obie przekonać do współpracy. Chyba najlepsze wyjście z sytuacji. The Grand Finito tego dodatku. Grande Finale. Udało nam się przekonać obie tej córkę.
To know, Mother. All those years ago, what tipped you off that Gorgon was in trouble?
The volunteers. Not just the shocking way they died, but the company's muted response to it. They were expensive to house, train, and treat. That the company would spare no expense, yet let so many of them die. It was terrible. I dare say not. Even when we made significant progress, Lawrence and his ghouls in OCI slashed our budgets. I knew then I'd lost control of Gorgon. I'd lost control of Adrenatime.
You never told me Gorgon was such a logistical nightmare. We should have had this conversation 5 years ago.
You can't know how badly I wanted to. But the truth put you in danger. And I couldn't abide that.
I owe you an apology, Captain. Not only did I deceive you, but all this time I had the wrong idea about Mother. Mother is less than perfect, but more than a monster. Somewhere in the middle, I suppose. We still have a great deal of work ahead of us. The years of silence were not easy.
I don't doubt it was hard on you, but I knew you'd come out the stronger for it. We have the chance to know each other now, thanks entirely to you. On Minnie's terms, whatever they may be.
Well, there's no need to dwell on the past anymore.
Partners.
And... this isn't at all playing out the...
Family is pure happenstance. Collaboration is intent. I'm glad to have you as my daughter, Minnie. But I'm proud to call you. But I fear things will...
Indeed, the road to a cure will be long and fraught with setbacks. We will need to find our strength in the work.
You've earned this, Captain. For recovering Mother's journal. For getting us talking in the same room together. And for exceeding my expectations.
Indeed, I have no use for bits and baubles on Gorgon. Not now that I have my work. Take what's yours, Captain. The road to a Marauder cure will be a long one, and the board will surely fight us every step of the way.
Will you put the burden of the colony aside for just one moment?
For you?
Huh. No i dobra, moi drodzy, tak to się właśnie zakończyło. Jeżeli podoba wam się to rozwiązanie, nie w jedną, nie w drugą, tylko połączyć razem siły, zostawcie łapki w górę. Subskrybujcie kanał. Będzie więcej takich akcji fajnych. Zostaje nam teraz skończyć jedynie główną fabułę całkowicie tego. Zmierz się z Sofią, a to już w następnym odcinku. Także dzięki wszystkim za oglądanie, za wytrwałość, za komentarze. Możecie zostawić jakieś komentarze, czy jak tam wam się podobało, to dzięki, do następnego odcinka.